present the Lifetime Achievement Award, welcome two of theater's most sought-after stars, Laura Osnes and the 0-1 Aaron Tveit.
The recipient of tonight's Lifetime Achievement Award is a theater legend.
I think it might be more accurate to think of William Ivey Long as a magician.
Yeah, it's actually true. I still can't figure out how you went from that Cinderella rag dress to the ball gown instantaneously on stage.
Right. To be honest, I never really completely understood it either. He's a magician, let me tell you. But I do know is that to wear one of his creations is to be transformed.
I agree. When you wear one of his perfect designs, you understand his intrinsic ability to collaborate with actors, directors, and other designers.
His seemingly effortless brilliance is only surpassed by perhaps his most compelling trait, to always appear to be having a blast doing whatever he does so beautifully.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to give you the funniest, most talented guy in any room, and he's the recipient of this year's Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. William
Ivey Long.
So if you, thank you, everybody. If you look at the word lifetime, it's a life, and nobody lives a life alone. We live the life with each other. And if I could turn up the lights in this auditorium, you would see each other, and you would see everyone who makes up our family. And playwrights, directors, choreographers, producers, my beloved children here, I think of them as my children, as Laura is my daughter and Aaron is my son. I've dressed them many, many times. I've seen them in their underwear. And as any proud parent, I'm so excited every time they achieve another brilliant triumph after triumph. And so, again, a life. And I want to also let you know that the honor of being given a special award the night that Lynn Nottage is given a special award. I mean, the voice of her generation, and a voice we deeply need now. And I've been just thrilled seeing Sweat, thrilled and horrified and shocked and challenged by her work. And as have we all. Again, you're the choir. Anything anyone says is, I hope you're nodding right now. And Harold Wolper, oh my goodness, he saved my life at the roundabout several times. Todd, I'm just saying. And to be completing the special treats, when I walked in, the Blue Man Group took a picture with me. So just tying it all up. When I looked at it's very hard to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award when you're Beth Fowler and still alive. I've worked with Beth Fowler. She was the mother in Boy from Oz. In fact, I think I've worked with at least half of the people in this room. Clap if I've dressed you. Yes, Keisha, many, many projects. And I do want to say, when I looked at the list of all of you in this room, and the presenters and the attendees and the nominees, it's so impressive, the talent with whom we all work with each other, that isn't parsed correctly, every day. And I'm reminded of President Kennedy's speech when and I'm going to transpose it, and he's 100 years old this year. And he said at a assemblage in the White House, I think you all know this, in the East Room of Nobel Prize winners, he said, and I'm comparing this with you, he said, this is the greatest, and I'm transposing, the greatest assemblage of theatrical talent ever to be in a theater, with the possible exception of when Shakespeare was running his lines alone. And for all of that and for all of the privilege of being able to work with you and to create characters with you, I thank you. I made my first costume for my dog when I was 4 years old. It was an Elizabethan ruff. I invented pleating. I did. I took the end of I went to the rag box. I didn't know it was a rag box, it was a play box. And the end of a pillowcase, is already tied off. And if you put a needle and you do this in and out, and then you pull it together, you too can invent pleating. So that was my first costume. And my second costume note, or design note, is my first design class at the Yale School of Drama with my great teacher, Ming-Cho Lee. And he dismissed the class and sent us all downtown of New Haven to register to vote. And that started us all. Everyone who's ever taken his class, and everyone, again, the choir, you know what this can do to someone who is beginning a career of telling stories and telling important stories. And to continue that, so Ming-Cho Lee, thank you, Ming-Cho Lee, and we have a privileged position, we in the world of entertainment, we in the world of the theater and of communications. We, by showing, and I wish Lynn Nottage were saying it instead of me, she'd say it so much better. But it's a challenge to keep on the path and to set an example and to keep doing really great work. And I'm very, very proud to be working with all of you because I know this is all of our mission together. So thank you so much.